Hey, this is the Daily Overpass. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now today, the buck stops here. Okay, so last week I took Thursday off for Thanksgiving. Ever since I moved to the UK 20 years ago, I think every year I say, this year I'm going to celebrate Thanksgiving, and I never have. But this year, my sister flew out, we got a turkey, we made all the side dishes, I took the day off work, and it was a really, really good day. But it wasn't necessarily a relaxing day, because as what happens so many times, there was an issue. So like on the end of Wednesday, I get a call from a client saying, we're having a few issues with this app. We have a deadline just around the corner. We're very concerned about it. Do you think you could come in and have a quick meeting tomorrow? And I was debating whether or not to say, well, I'm taking tomorrow off because it's Thanksgiving, or, can this just wait until Monday or whatever? But the reality is it couldn't, right? That's one of the downsides of being the company owner, or even running a small company if you don't have enough people, or if you're bad at delegating like I am, so from time to time, is that the buck stops here, right? There's nobody else to go to. You're the only one who could deal with certain issues, and sometimes you just have to do it. And you can complain and say that it's not fair, but there's nobody else to turn to. And that's probably one of the scariest things about running things yourself, is there's nobody to turn to. It's just you sometimes, or the developers, they look to you. The developers look to you, the clients look to you, everybody looks to you, and you can't look to anybody. But it's something you have to do, right? I used to live in Missouri for a couple of years. So in Kansas City was the closest big city, and right next to Independence, Missouri. And occasionally I would go to the Harry Truman Presidential Library. And I remember once buying something in the gift shop, which was a replica of the plaque that Harry Truman had on his desk, which said, "The buck stops here." So within the government, when everyone's blaming each other on things, when there's things going all over the place, the buck stops here, which was the whole thing at Harry Truman's desk. Everything stops with him. He takes responsibility for everything. And I think about that a lot. Sometimes, when you run your own company, the buck stops here. There's nobody else who could take care of it. You have to do it. And it's a little bit like if you're a parent, you know what this is like. Your child's in trouble, or your child is hurt, and you can talk about how unfair it is that it bites into your schedule, or you have certain things to do, but there's no one else to do it, and it is your responsibility. And even though I had to take a couple of hours to go to this meeting and then also work with the developers and everything, and I felt a bit bad about it because I was, I had people at home cooking things. It's something that I had to do, and it's one of those responsibilities. It's not glamorous. It's not, it just has to be done. But so it was a very stressful Thanksgiving, but I'm glad I had it all the same. But next time I'm going to plan a little bit better. So for those of you guys who did celebrate Thanksgiving, how did it go for you? And I hope you guys had a great time. And anyway, that's it for today. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.